Yo, what's poppin', people? No, that didn't. No, back in front of the camera. Dang, bro, I should have hit this mustache before I start recording. Dang, bro, I'm kind of rough right now. I'm really out of practice for this. This is awkward for me. I haven't done this in so long, so I really gotta work at it. But a long time since I actually made a video, so it feels weird, but anyway. Yo, it's Emilio Infinito, and I'm back in here. That don't sound. I need to do his camera. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just go into it. Whatever. People have asked me why haven't I made any YouTube content. Because for me it was like a thing I did for fun. Honestly, I fell off. I fell off the planet, and as you can see, I haven't posted anything in a very long time, and for good reason. I started teaching heavily again. I usually been here and there, but I'm back to teaching a lot, and so much that it takes so much time. It consumes a lot of my schedule. So, yeah. Sidebar: I did a poem about a year ago on fear. Go ahead and check that thing out for you, boy. I got no views on that. I started teaching heavily again. I usually been here and there, but I'm back to teaching a lot, and so much that it takes so much time. It consumes a lot of my schedule. So, yeah. I could easily lie and say how easy it was for me to pick up the reins again, but it would be just that, a lie. It took time for me to find my rhythm, but the more and more I started to show up, the more natural that old familiarity suited me. Although my body doesn't respond as effectively as it once did due to old injuries and unattended wounds from before, I quite enjoy myself and the time I spend with each student. It was then that I realized it really isn't about the destination, but the journey in each student that plays a major part in that. Each moment, each memory, each new friend, and each familiar face from the past. We'll see. We have our first tournament this Sunday. We've been practicing a lot, just gearing up for it. So, man, I hope you enjoy what you see. Peace. Or not peace. I just started. What am I doing? So I work with a number of students. I teach the sparring classes for the entire school. So some kids train with me Fridays only, and that's about 2 hours. Some kids train with me Fridays and Sundays. If they do that, then that's about 4 hours. The specific kids that you see here are kids that train with me about 44 hours a month. A little bit more, give or take, but on average, it's 44 hours a month and just sparring. And that doesn't include the regular hours that they come to do their katas, which is the traditional component for them to get their belts. But my training is specifically geared towards them doing tournaments. And the reason why we practice so much, and most people might think 44 hours is excessive, but when they're training students to go out of the state, out of country, compete on bigger stages, you want their confidence, you want their reaction time and muscle memory. You want everything to be there so that they're over prepared. Because the worst thing as a coach would be for have a student be under prepared, and you see it all the time in tournament circuits. But yeah, that's why we practice so much, and I think it paid off a lot for them. As you can see, they're very sharp. Their movement is very it's second nature. They don't have to think too much. They can look at a body and kind of know what to throw and when to throw it. They're amazing competitors, and if they stick with it, they'll be unstoppable. I truly believe that. And that's a bold thing to say, but hey. But I'll make a separate video about them. I think they deserve that.